Do you ever wake up wishing you had better sleep? In today's modern world, with the lifestyle that we're living with, the general population is getting about 20% less sleep than we should be getting on average. In the United States and UK alone, 1 in 3 people suffer from poor sleep on a regular basis. A good night's sleep is extremely important as it directly impacts our body, our mind, and our emotional well-being. Today I'm going to share with you the low-hanging fruit that you can incorporate into your daily routine to help ensure that you get better sleep. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, stay regular in your sleep routine. Sometimes our circadian rhythm gets out of whack by irregular sleep timings. Humans are very habit-based individuals, and irregularities can easily throw off our biological sleep clock. Once you start going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, your brain adapts to this schedule. So sleep at a regular time every night to keep your sleep-wake routine in check. Studies show that our optimum time for you to go to sleep is anywhere between 10 to 11 p.m. at night. This is the ideal time for us to go to sleep in accordance with our circadian rhythm, and there is some evidence to suggest that going to bed between 10 to 11 p.m. is considered to be the sweet spot for most people to keep their heart healthy over the long term. If you are feeling tired throughout the day and you feel like you need a nap, then keep your nap short, anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes in order to prevent feeling groggy afterwards. As a rule of thumb, if you need to nap, then keep your naps short and early in the day to avoid affecting your sleep at night, which is the critical sleep that we need for recovery to get us ready for the next day. Number 2, have dinner early in the evening. Eating dinner right before bedtime can increase sleep inertia, making us feel groggy and disoriented when we wake up the next morning. It is therefore important to ensure that we digest our food appropriately so that we don't go to bed with food still in our stomach. Have a light and healthy dinner approximately 3 hours before bedtime. You need to also feel satiated, so make sure you don't go to bed feeling hungry. If you're feeling a little peckish, you can enjoy a light and healthy snack such as having almonds or walnuts. The amazing benefit of eating almonds before bedtime is that they are a natural source of melatonin, the sleep hormone that manages our sleep-wake cycle. Almonds are also a good source of magnesium, which is a sleep-enhancing mineral. Walnuts are also a great source of melatonin as well as healthy fats, so these are great snacks to have just before bedtime if you want to keep your hunger at bay and enjoy a good night's sleep. Number 3, keep your caffeinated drinks in the AM. Caffeinated beverages block sleep-promoting chemicals in the brain. Every individual metabolizes caffeine differently according to a number of factors. Caffeine does not only make it harder for you to fall asleep, but it also reduces the amount of deep sleep that you can enjoy. On average, caffeine has a half-life that lasts approximately 5 hours in the human body after being consumed, meaning that it takes approximately 5 hours for the quantity of caffeine in your system to reduce by half. This means that if we consume coffee late in the day, then we may have a substantial amount of caffeine still lingering in our system, which in turn disrupts our sleep. It is therefore better to limit your caffeinated beverages to 1 cup of coffee or tea and have it early in the morning. Number 4, exercise. Incorporate some kind of exercise at some point in your schedule. Whether it may be going to the gym or cycling on your way to work, exercise has a significant impact on us physically, mentally, and emotionally, which helps us keep our bodies and sleep healthy. One thing to bear in mind is not to leave your exercise too late in the day, as this has a stimulating effect on the body and can wake you up when it is time for you to unwind and get ready for bed. Several sources suggest that you can exercise in the evening as long as you avoid vigorous activity for at least 1 hour before bedtime. Personally, I would recommend limiting your exercise in the evening to any low-impact exercises. This can include anything like yoga or qigong, and my personal favorite thing to do late in the evening is to go for a stroll outdoors to get some fresh air when everyone else is getting ready for bedtime. This way you can enjoy a little bit of time on your own in the outdoors. This is a very healthy habit which is both enjoyable and relaxing. If you want, you can enhance the experience by listening to some relaxing music whilst going for a walk around your home. Whatever you choose to do, make sure you have some exercise in your routine, and this will help you go to sleep faster and promote sound sleep for you throughout the night. Number 5, creating a relaxing environment. After a long day, when it is finally time for us to retire to our bedrooms, it is important to create a comfortable and relaxing environment for us to get those crucial hours of restful sleep. First and foremost, try to make your bedroom a place where you feel at home. You can do this by hanging some artwork or having pictures of you and your family around to make your room more personable. Try perhaps putting a small plant by the window. There are numerous health benefits to having a snake plant, for example, as they are said to improve air quality by filtering the air and removing toxic pollutants indoors. In addition to this, many studies have shown that snake plants can reduce stress and improve mood. giving a nice little boost to our mental health. So next time you pass by the flower market, have a little browse around and see if there are any plants that can help bring life into your bedroom. It is also important to make sure our place of sleep is clean and tidy. Spend a little time decluttering your bedroom in the morning, as doing this towards the end of the evening can set you up with a little bit of unneeded stress when you're tired and when you should be spending time winding down. So make sure you get into the habit of doing a little tidying and cleaning every morning to avoid having a mountain of a burden on you at the end of your evening. Also, our bodies tend to sleep better in slightly cool rooms. About 20 to 24 degrees Celsius is considered optimum. So keep your room dark, cool, and quiet, and try cracking open a window for some fresh air during the night. On to number 6, meditation. Whilst there are many factors at play that may disrupt our sleep, prolonged stress is one of the main culprits that inhibits our sleep, preventing us from getting the rest that we need after a long day. Cutting out your stressors from life is one of the main things that you need to do to prioritize in order to give yourself better sleep and better overall health. However, sometimes there are certain stresses in life that we cannot avoid, and in effect this creates an issue which is seemingly inescapable. One of the key things that you can do to combat stress is to do meditation. Meditation is an underrated activity that has only become more popular in the West over the last couple of years, while some historians believe that meditation was practiced as early as 3000 BC, and here are some reasons why. Firstly, mindfulness meditation triggers a relaxation response in the body. Studies show that through this technique, by focusing on the breath and bringing the attention of the mind to the present moment, this form of meditation evokes a relaxation response which is conducive to sleep. In effect, by practicing this technique, there are numerous physiological responses that become induced, such as lowered heart rate, slower and more controlled breathing, as well as enhanced serotonin and melatonin levels and lowering cholesterol levels, bringing a feel-good factor to the body. These effects are induced by meditation, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system, or in other words, the rest and digest state. Studies also show that meditation helps to deepen sleep, even in people who do not have sleep issues. As a bonus, meditation tends to lead to increased production of theta and alpha waves in the brain, which is associated with mental well-being, which is yet another factor that helps us combat stress, ultimately helping us in our efforts for healthier sleep. On this point then, it can be conclusively be said that practicing meditation is a no-brainer for getting better sleep. All you need to do is give it a go. Start by doing some mindfulness meditation for a couple of minutes a day, for up to 20 minutes per session before you go to bed, and this technique should be your ultimate stress buster and it should get you sleeping in no time. Number 7, journaling. Whilst we're still talking about stress busters, this is yet another technique that you can employ which costs you nothing but a little bit of time at some point in the day. You can do this preferably towards the end of your evening before you are getting ready for bed. If you are living a hectic life and tend to have racing thoughts, then look no further, because this particular technique would rank as number 2 after meditation on my methods of busting stress. First and foremost, journaling helps you face your thoughts, stressors, and anxiety, and by time practice it allows you to embrace them. Journaling allows you to put down your pen to paper, identifying your thoughts, problems, concerns, and fears. By doing this, you're able to translate the content in your mind into more tangible thoughts and issues. By naming these thoughts, you are somewhat giving yourself your own personal psychotherapy session by unloading the thoughts in your mind, which when practiced can also help remove the load of stress on your chest. The immediate benefit of journaling is that it brings you more clarity to your mind and helps you identify your leading sources of stress. This then allows you to prioritize your problems and gives you the right frame of mind on how to tackle them. By writing all of these things down, you're effectively facing your vulnerabilities, which can reduce stress according to research. All you need to do is grab a pen and piece of paper, and you can start by narrating your story in third person on the given day. To give you an example of what I have written in the past in one of my journals, it can go something like this. Hi there, Kassem. How are you, my good friend? I love you so much you have no idea. I know this day has been testing in many ways, but I also know how strong you are and how resilient you've been over the last couple of years. Well done for trying your best and taking everything day by day. You will recover, you will succeed, and so on and so forth. On to number 8, herbal teas. A nice little hack to get you into the zone for sleep is by having good quality herbal teas at some point in the evening. I would suggest having some organic herbal teas, as they are usually better in quality over your supermarket brands. For example, if you're feeling wired and you're looking for something to calm down the nervous system, then you can enjoy a cup of peppermint tea combined with fresh mint leaves. Another example to help you wind down and get into the sleepy state is chamomile tea, but I would recommend instead of buying the tea sachets, why not buy dried chamomile flowers and allow them to boil in water for your nice cuppa at the end of the day. Brewing tea fresh from their source is a much better way for soaking up all the benefits and effects of the tea. Now, if you're genuinely interested in what are my top 3 herbal teas, then you can check out this video by clicking on the link right over here. Number 9. Avoiding smoking and alcohol. In this day and age in the Western world, smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol has become the norm for solving stress issues for many people. Whilst this may relieve stress in the short term, this does not solve the problem from the root cause. Whilst drinking alcohol in the evenings can help you go to sleep initially, this temporary effect is outweighed by the impact that alcohol has on your sleep quality throughout the night. This is because alcohol disrupts our sleep cycles, resulting in people feeling more tired and sluggish upon waking up in the morning. Similarly, with cigarettes, nicotine disrupts your sleep. Therefore, it is best to reduce or completely eliminate cigarettes and alcohol from your life. And finally, at number 10, avoid visual and audible stimulants. When it comes time to slowly make your way to bed, it's best that you avoid anything that is visually or audibly exciting, such as watching a thriller series or listening to upbeat or intense music. Instead of watching TV in the evening, why not try calling and catching up with a friend over the phone? There are numerous hobbies and good habits that you can pick up in the evening, such as reading a book, for example, or learning how to play an instrument in a calm and relaxing way. Yes, watching your favorite TV series can be entertaining, but there are also so many things that you can do to change things up every once in a while. It's down to you to explore your favorite hobbies and to relax before bedtime.
Adults between the age of 18 to 60 should target getting at least 7 hours of sleep each night. If you find that you're not getting enough sleep, then don't worry, there's always something that you can do, turning towards one healthy habit at a time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a nice thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos on health and well-being, then why not subscribe for more videos? My name is Kassem. Thank you so much for watching.